Oh, my hat! Whoopa! Welcome to the podcast called Backstage with Benny, where we schmooze and sing and fabring with some of the most geschmacke people in the whole world. And this episode is brought to us by Atica, men's clothing, the best non-iron that you will ever find in the whole wide world, and our chashivik guest that we have the honor of hosting.
I might be wearing one of them now, actually.
Are you wearing Atica?
I don't know.
You
I
know
wear
what?
Atica and another brand, but
The chances are very high.
50-50.
The chances are very high when a guest sits down in this chair that he's wearing Atica. Anyway, our chashivik guest today is world-renowned composer, singer, and all-around great yid, Rabbi. I still call you Rabbi.
Okay.
It used to be part of your title, and it kind of fell off, but I still call you Rabbi because you are my Rabbi, my Taya Rabbi. Rabbi Baruch Levine, welcome.
Thank you, Benny. Thank you. It's a real
The crowd goes wild.
pleasure to be here. I hear the crowd going wild for you, and it's an honor to sit and fabring with you. We work so much with each other and have good times, and
Yes, indeed.
real
I have
treat.
just one request. First of all, before we continue, we always start off the show. We give tzedakah so that it should be with atzlacha. So this dollar is yours. This one is mine. And we put it in a pushka to have it should be filled with mitzvahs. Oh, yeah. That's going to be
my
a
money
problem.
always gets stuck somewhere.
It's like the Strait of Hormuz. It's traffic. One thing I wanted to request from you for this episode, special for this episode. I don't always make requests, but today I'm making a request. In the Golden Crown,
Yeah.
you are one of the children in the Golden Crown, yes?
Yes.
You are one of the voices of the children.
Yes.
And the Zaidi, one kid says, but Zaidi, and the other kid says,
Mr. Friedman.
yes. So I would appreciate it if you would refer to me for the rest of this episode
Mr.
as
Friedman.
But Mr. Friedman, like you.
I grew up in Toronto. Everything is very proper, and you take off your shoes when you come in the house. And A.B. Ronberg, also my neighbor in Toronto. Everything is, Auntie this, Uncle that, Mr. Friedman, Mrs. You didn't call your parents' friends by their first name. It just didn't happen.
So that's the one thing I'm requesting. Other than that, feel free. But just
Okay,
say,
Mr. Friedman.
Mr. Friedman. No, but not Mr. Friedman.
Oh, Mr. Friedman.
There we go. That's what I'm looking
milk
for.
and cookies.
Milk
Oh,
and
boy.
cookies. There we go. If you don't know what we're talking about,
Listen to it.
I don't even know what you're doing with your life. Anyway, I didn't mean to start off so strict. Bruchim Habayis. First of all, Mazel Tov on the Acapella music that you've been putting out now. Thank you for taking my job. I appreciate it.
We learned. It took me so many years to listen and to how your voice comes in.
Oh, so I'm your Rebbe.
Listen,
Interesting.
Acapella, listen, Benny, I always say in Sphira, we don't have regular snacks. We have snackapellas. Okay, that's, yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, but you better watch it. I'll give you a smackapella if you don't. Okay.
So what's beautiful about this Nishmosi project, Acapella, is that you, first of all, I don't know if people know, you've been composing for what, like 600 years? Like ever since you were a Bacher, you're composing?
Since I was
Even before you were a Bacher?
Even before, yeah.
As a child, before Bar
As a
Mitzvah?
child, I think so.
So
I wouldn't want to sing the songs that I composed then, but...
What if we forced you?
Not too bad. It's not so bad. I was composing before I knew what it means to compose. I had a keyboard teacher, Yehuda Gilden. Zecher Tzadik
Hare
Livracha.
Yehuda.
Yeah, Hare Yehuda. And he was my teacher, and he would, come, and there was one time where he actually gave me one of his gigs. He was...
as a piano player? What was he?
he was a one-man band.
Oh,
He taught me piano. And he was not feeling well, and that's a whole story in of itself. I showed up at a gig as a 10-year-old. My father bringing
Oh, you forgot to say that little detail. You were 10 years old when he gave you his gig?
Yes.
Wow. And?
And I think I did a good job. I think the clients were very surprised to see a 10-year-old
No.
show up.
Why?
And my father, I still feel bad today, is like my roadie schlepping my equipment, but he was very happy that I was making some money.
That's amazing.
But in one, in our lessons, I never really read. To this day, I don't read music because I had the gift of playing by ear, and I always kind of went ahead and I know the song, I'm going to play it, and I started tinkering around. And my father came down one day, and he's like, "Baruch, what song is that?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "I think you just, composed the song," and just kind of.
Can I buy it? Is it for sale?
The first song, it's nothing sophisticated. You want to hear it?
Absolutely. I think we all want to hear it. All 10 million of us.
I didn't even know what key she got. Ana bekoyach gedulas yemincha tatir tzira kabel rina samcha. It's like na na. You're just going down with the chords.
Yeah.
The chords were simpler then, but I got a little better.
Wait, there's no high part?
Ayana bekoyach bekoyach gedulas yemincha oyitatir tzirura tzirura oyikabel rina samecha.
Dude, I am speechless. If you were to compose that song today,
Yeah.
what percentage of it would be different? It's a beautiful song.
It's like, I guess I feel today, songs that got a little more sophisticated maybe, or just, you can't just take a pasuk and, it's almost like you ask a child to compose a song, like, Anu b'koach, Shema Koleinu.
Yeah, that's a song.
Possibly, yeah.
I think that's unbelievable.
Thank you.
So again, you were 10 years old when you wrote that.
10 or 8 or 10.
8 or 10.
8 or 10,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness. Well, let's try to think what I was doing when I was 8 or 10.
Listen, it was, I'm not going to say the other things I was doing when I was 8 or 10, but I was composing music.
You're playing ice hockey?
Playing, yeah, 100%.
All right, growing up
ice
in
hockey,
Toronto.
For sure. I wasn't great, but I really enjoyed it.
And in Toronto, you have, I say Toronto. I don't say Toronto.
Toronto.
You'll forgive me, Toronto. Toronto, that's how I say it.
Yeah.
You had some of the greatest musicians, composers, singers.
Yeah.
Who would ever thunk?
Toronto, it was really, I had very special opportunities with, my earliest opportunities, Shlomo Carlebach would come, his daughter was in my class in kindergarten, and her father would bring her to school. I definitely remember 2 or 3 occasions when he would sit with us in the circle and sing songs with us.
That's wild,
It's wild.
dude.
I was a little, 5-year-old. Shlomo Carlebach.
And you're sitting there going, oh, I could do that.
I
How
years
many
later,
things
things
do
do
we
we
writing
remember
songs?
when we're 4 or 5 years old? I just remember had a real, it was a memory that I still have. And then we had, my father's chavrusa was A.B. Rottenberg at that time. So that gave me a lot of opportunity. You know how it is today. Someone, you're putting out an album and you say, you need a child soloist. And your neighbor says, Benny, my son sings very well. Why not, We had Zale Newman in Toronto, who was the producer of Yehuda.
Yeah.
I heard you're a big fan.
Yes, I'm a big Yehuda fan.
I wrote a lot of Yehuda stuff. Moshe Yes was in Toronto. I don't think I ever met him, but loved his music. My father used to play me the Magama records, put me to sleep with that.
Did you sing on the Marvelous Midos Machine, or that was much
I wasn't
later?
accepted.
Marvelous
No.
Midos Machine?
It was a school project in Eitz Chaim, where I went to school.
They rejected you? Well, that's not
It was
very
only
good,
if you
Midos.
had to be in 6th grade.
Midos alert.
Very good. That is, it was only for 6th grade and up. And I was in the 5th grade. Grade 5, as we say in Toronto.
Oh, you were so close.
I was very close. But I did have my chance at the Golden Crown. And
Yeah,
then Journeys 2, I think it was. I sang Ilu Finu, child soloist. Yeah.
Baruch, you know how to play the piano?
I don't know.
Do you remember from
I
when you were 10
remember.
years old?
Ilu Finu Mole, Mole Shiro Kayom, Ushoineinu Rina, Rina Kamon. So my solo was, I said a real Canadian accent, if our mouths were filled with song, like the vast and mighty sea, and our tongues were ocean waves, to sing a joyous melody. That was my solo. Yeah.
And you had, of course, A.B. teaching you phonetically how to pronounce the
For
words.
sure. The English was,
Yeah.
And then a year or two later was maybe my biggest solo I ever had. More than anything
Big,
else.
yeah.
Yeah, it was. That's right, Gershon. Hamalach HaGoel. Hamalach, not Hamalach HaGoyel. The Vekas 4 back then. It was Hamalach HaGoel. That's how we sung.
Which Hamalach HaGoel?
Hamalach HaGoel Osi.
That Hamalach HaGoel, unbelievable.
Hamalach HaGoel Osi Mikol Ro Yivoreches HaNeyorim Vikorei Bohem Shemi. Yeah.
Hamalach HaGoel Osi.
Hamalach HaGoel Osi.
Hamalach HaGoel
Osi Mikoro.
Yivareches HaNeyorim Vikorei Bohem Shemi.
V'shem Avosai, V'shem Avosai, Avrom ve'Yitzchak, ve'Yigul Oro, ve'Yigul Oro, v'Kerev Haaretz.
V'shem Avosai, V'shem Avosai, Avrom ve'Yitzchak, ve'Yigul Oro, ve'Yigul Oro.
V'Kerev Haaretz.
Rabbi Say, if you know the song Hamalach HaGoel, let's thanks to Rabbi Baruch Levine.
I actually had so much Chalisha Sadas a little bit because in Toronto then we didn't have there was no organized choirs. Toronto Pirchei was already before my Tukufa of childhood, and then Yerachmiel Begun had already
Begun.
begun.
Oh.
Had already begun in New York, Miami, New York, whatever. But I remember when they came to Toronto, I once went to the dressing room where they're doing their backs, the green room, in between in intermissions, and I had to see what goes on there. I had to see it, and I remember Rachmiel saw me. He's like, "What are you doing here?" But we joke about it today.
What songs do you remember from Miami and that?
My Tekufa, I mean, B'siyata Dishmaya for sure. Klal Yisrael Together, those albums.
What songs are B'siyata Dishmaya? What song? What's the?
Oh no, because
Oh, see that?
right?
He stole your move.
Yeah, chances are I got the idea.
Oh,
the words, I don't know. Like,
You wrote it first. You were 8, and you're talking about 12 years.
I know, you're probably right. I probably did write it first. He stole it from me.
There you go.
The words.
There you go.
Yeah, Klal Yisrael Together, Menucha V'Sim. Oh, I love that.
Let's do that song. Oh my goodness.
Yeah?
Oh my
you know
goodness.
Gershon? Yeah? What key are we on?
Yeah. Hey.
I think I know it.
Elon, sing along.
Melech HaKavod, Ki Lecha No'eh, Ki Lecha Yo'eh.
Ki Atahu Melech HaKavod, Ki Lecha No'eh, Ki Lecha Yo'eh.
Ana Melech Machei HaMelachim, Tzavei L'Malachecha Malachei HaShoresh. Ana Melech Machei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Hayano Melech Malchei HaMelachim, Tzavei L'Malachecha Malachei HaShoresh. Ono Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
know what you want to do.
Yes.
You know what was about the songs in those days? People say, like, you know, today we don't want to be depressed when we listen to music, right? But they made you, like, ache. That's the word I like to use. Like, it made you, when you sang songs about the Ani Mamins for Mashiach. I mean, the Hasidish and the Gudim are beautiful, and they're very beseeching, right? Shari Shamayim. There's a certain, like, a little bit of a pain, not depression, that, like, you know, you want, you know, it was just a way to talk to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That was like, I try to still bring that into the music a little bit.
Yeah. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy.
Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy.
Yoim 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 Yeshua soy.
Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Yoim 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 Yeshua soy.
Basru me yoim el yoim. Basru me yoim el yoim. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim
Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy.
Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy. Yoim 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 Yeshua soy. Basru me yoim el yoim Yeshua soy.
Yoim 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 Yeshua soy.
Hey! Yes, indeed. Wild time.
Kadesh Yameinu Kekedem.
Yeah.
We need to find chidushim that have a little.
Oh, I thought you wanted to sing the song.
From Miami?
Yeah.
Kadesh Kadesh
Yeah.
Kadesh Yameinu. Wow.
Here. Look, Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. You have it in your power.
Yeah, I mean, music is really, it's gone crazy, totally crazy.
Yeah.
You know, crazy in a good way, crazy in a not so good way, crazy in a Metzias way. It just is. A.B. Rottenberg always tells me, says, we can't stop Yuridas Hadaris, but we could slow it down. And it's a very positive way of, like, I'm very positive about wherever music is going, you know, because it is what it is. So let's influence it. Let's just, you know.
100%. 100%. We have like an achrayus, you know what I mean? Whatever it means. Anyway, so I see that you are looking at my suit the whole time, ever since we sat down. So, you know, as a performer in this, you know, you can't be hot and schwitzy and sticky on a stage. You need comfort. You need loose. You need light. I want to tell you, I mentioned it earlier as we started the episode, Atica men's clothing, aticaman.com. I went in there a couple of weeks ago. First of all, they have anything that you need. Talk about like yeshivish, edel, chassidish clothing, shirts, suits, pants, blazers, kapota. You're looking for a kapota, a new kapota?
Not yet, but maybe after this podcast.
If I can, I'm going to try to convince you.
Okay.
Belts, ties, socks. You can get socks there. Yes. And I'm wearing over here head to toe Atica. You go inside, they right away size you up. They have more sizes than normal. They have, I don't mean this. I mean, they have more sizes than regular.
Gotcha, yeah.
You know what I mean? Every
Very
person's
hard
different.
today. Size 42, extra slim, big, tall, you know,
Yeah,
a
like,
lot of choices.
The guy's got big shoulders, but you know, I mean, I don't doing this kind of inyonim, but they know exactly what you need. They know what you're looking for. You know, if the shoulder is a little too long, they have a shirt for you. Not you have to go send it to the.
Sure.
They make premium menswear, dress shirts, half canvas suits, everyday stretch pants. By the way,
I heard about them.
They're stretch pants. Sof haderech. The shirts are amazing, soft, stretchy. The fabric feels premium, comfy, light, and like I mentioned earlier, it fits correctly. Check it out on the website aticaman.com. Fill up your shopping cart, check out, and you will not regret it. You will feel sharp, you will look sharp, and we will see you at the next Simcha wearing your Atica wardrobe. L'chaim, thank you Atica for sponsoring the show. This is the segment in the show where we play a game. And these are the rules of the game. Game. I don't make it up. Take turns picking a card, read the word, and sing the first song that comes to mind. Okay, you go first because you're the guest.
Oh,
What does it say?
thunder. Can you hear the thunder? Can you feel the pain? Right?
Oh, yeah.
So many tragedies, disasters, so insane. I think D minor, yeah? Like ba-da-da. Nothing seems to last. People feel the squeeze is on. It's really a shame.
Can you feel the thunder? Can you feel the pain? So many tragedies, disasters, so insane.
To this terrifying trend, and everyone you talk to feels the same.
But many happy days are coming now. Why don't you please listen to me? We will be singing, dancing, laughing. Everybody just you wait to see. Miracles, amazing wonders like no one's ever seen before. Finally that magic moment we have all been waiting for.
Yes, many happy days are coming now. Would you please listen to me? We'll be singing, dancing, laughing. Everybody just you wait and see. Miracles, amazing wonders like no one's ever seen before. Finally the magic moment we have all been waiting for.
We have all been waiting for.
We have all been waiting for.
What about another song with thunder?
Thunder?
And when you
Oh,
hear a crash of thunder,
don't you tremble out of fear. So
you know who I am. What's the chorus?
Right.
That's
That
it.
is the chorus.
Yeah.
I have trouble with my words. They don't seem to come out clear.
But I want you all to know me, so I'll try.
Baby, I asking one small question. It won't take up too much time. Can you tell me? Can you answer? Who am I? Beautiful song.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now I pick one.
Yeah.
Adi. Not two, just one. Chaverim.
Okay.
Chaverim. Agite chaver alemol. Chaverim. Wendy Werdiger.
Wow.
Elken elfindus is klot. Chaverim. Vaya simche ständigere. Chaverim. Give me that. Put it back here in.
Oh, Chaverim kol Yisroel, v'noi mano mano men. Chaverim kol Yisroel, v'noi mano mano men. Chaverim kol Yisroel, v'noi mano mano men. V'noi mano men.
Tororum, 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 tororum. Tororum, 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 tororum. Tororum, tarara, tarara, para, pa. Next God. We could do this for an hour.
Light.
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 No song about light?
Lights. So many lights. Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Light up the night. The candles burning bright.
A festival of light here on Hanukkah.
Here on Hanukkah, our nation as a whole
Can reach a common goal.
with a fire in our soul. The light of Hanukkah. Oh, light up the night. The candles burning bright on the festival of nights here on Hanukkah. Our nation as a whole can reach a common goal with a fire in our souls. The light of Hanukkah.
Last one? Is this the last one?
That's one.
Baruch.
Okay.
Baruch. Ha, Baruch haba, very good. Baruch haba, vay melech HaMoshiach.
Baruch haba, hey, Baruch haba, melech HaMoshiach.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Baruch haba,
Ay, ay, ay.
melech HaMoshiach.
Ay, ay, ay.
Tzvi. Yeah.
Baruch HaGever. Give me
Yeah,
the
yeah.
HaGever.
Asher yiftach b'Hashem, lehoyo Hashem yiftach koy. Baruch HaGever, Asher yiftach b'Hashem, lehoyo Hashem yiftach koy.
Baruch HaGever. Asher yiftach b'Hashem. Ve'oyo Hashem miftacho. Baruch HaGever. let's go back and sing some of the first songs that you composed that people know. First of all, Yehuda, which song? Because of Zale Newman, that's how you made the connection?
Yeah, again, it's so much, today I feel it's such a, people send you compositions probably all the time, 10 times a day.
It's my full-time job, listening
to music. And I know you do listen, which is amazing. I know Donnie Gross always says, Benny listens to all the songs. It's incredible. It wasn't so easy to get songs to people then. So my parents saw the talent in me. I was very, yeshiva was yeshiva, school was school. There was no shortcuts. Great parents, but they wanted to help me with my talents. So every Bein Hazmanim, as I was getting older, they would rent a studio for me and I would make these demos. The first few for Yehuda, Zale Newman came to my house, he put on a tape recorder, and I played a bunch of songs. $150 a piece. Yeah, each song. What songs from like my first published song that came out was on Yehuda 1, the picture of him with him and a lion. You would know the song?
Try it. I know some of his songs. What's the chorus? How old was Yehuda then? Also very
16.
young.
I was 13, he was 16.
It's like a yeshiva project.
Unbelievable, right? And it wasn't in the day where people had house studios. I mean, everyone had to, go somewhere and record it.
Yeah.
And then I had a song on Yehuda too.
How did he pull that off that he made an album when he was 16? It wasn't like today.
I don't know who found him. It was really ahead of, in a certain sense. We don't hear from him much today. Way ahead.
Yeah.
Right?
I always say that. He was
Mordechai David, Avram Fried, Rabbi Son, Shlomo Karlebach, Avi Rottenberg, like a teenager who wanted to put out music. And he did it.
And he made it happen. And I want to tell you that when I was a kid, I remember 2 concerts. 3. Uncle Moshe came to town. I lived in Minnesota. I grew up in Minnesota. So it was not, it wasn't one of the main stops on the way, to superstardom. Uncle Moshe came. I remember one time that I remember actually in camp, they told us Uncle Moshe's coming, and then Zale Newman came. And he's like, I'm not Uncle Moshe, but I'm his mitzvah man. And I was like, all right, that's pretty good.
We'll take what we can get.
I'll take it. And he sat on his guitar and he said, so we have Uncle Moshe. I remember Avram Fried came. From what I remember in my childhood, he came once. And that was, the craziest thing in my life. And Yehuda.
Wow. Right.
Yehuda came.
He got around.
And he played with tracks.
Yes.
His father sat on the side of the stage and played the tracks, and he sang along, and he had lightsabers and balloons and beach balls, and it was like such a crazy show with no band. And we went and bought all his tapes that he was selling over there by the table. And since then, I'm like, I'm a Yehuda.
So he was really, And his 5th album, I composed most of his songs. I think it was the 5th album, Yehuda and Friends. I had on there, Ein HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That album, Ashreinu Ma Tov Chelkeinu. And then just recently on this Nishmasi of these Acapella collections in the Torah medley, I had this song, I got a lot of regards from it. It was, Uma Sheshagi Sikva Hamideini Al HaEmes V'yal Totzel Mipi Dvar Emes Uma Sheshagi Sikva Hamideini Al HaEmes V'yal Totzel Mipi Dvar Emes. Yeah, I wrote that as a Bacher.
See that?
Probably should have been.
Fleckstein songs. Yeah.
Good, Danny, very good.
Then came Aish.
Yeah. Then came Aish. Very good.
Straight to the top. You didn't take little baby steps.
What
did you write on Aish?
Aish 1, I wrote Mehera.
How's it go?
It's a D minor day today. We'll go to C minor. Mehera Hashem Elokeinu Yishoma v'yorei Yehuda Uvechutzois Yerushalayim ובחוץ לארץ ירושלים כל סבסי וכל שמחה כל בחסה כל קלה כל מצלויס חסני מייחו פסום
Oni yorim ni mishtei ni ginoso Kom azosoi Kom azingim cho Kom el chosoi V'koil kalo Koil mitzalois Hasani meichu posam
Oni yorim ni mishtei ni ginasam. Thinking that they were a little sad, a little
They're beautiful,
little
really.
achy, yeah. But it was again, what's Meheira? Everyone, you know, you have the Shweki, Yitzi Waldner, Meheira Hashem, because it's a chuppah
This one came
song.
out first?
This one's yeah.
Much first.
But it's a tefillah, right? We're saying we're asking Meheira, please Hashem, Yishama V'Ar Yehuda. It should be heard. So it's you could go both ways.
So that was H1.
H1, H2 already. I think I was already had just been married.
So you wrote Birchas Habayis.
So things got happier in my life. So I wrote a major song.
Beautiful. He's a yoifi. How does Birchas Habayis go?
Birchas Habayis. What are we doing it in G? A? I can't play an A, Gershon. Okay, I'll transpose. Cheating right here, okay? Don't tell anybody. So it's, here we go. Yeheze hamakoim Na mishkan lishalom Boisonu achla ashava Kahanti dor ha'achvo
Yeheze hamakoim Nove mishkan lishalom Po yipagshu nachas v'simcha Im racha v'atzlacha
V'tzel zois ha'koiro Yisidoinon koil ha'toiro V'zeh ha'moim V'zois ha'bino Tehei shiru ya hashvino
V'tzel zois ha'koiro Yisidoinon koil ha'toiro V'zeh ha'moim V'zois ha'bino Tehei shiru ya
Yeah.
And then you put English lyrics.
The English was before.
The English was before.
Yes.
Because I was going to ask you, why? I think it's the second time already that you recorded it.
Yes.
English,
both ways
okay.
in English, yeah.
Like you have an affinity for the English. You're saying because it was composed
It was
first.
composed first. It was, we did one of my years in Eretz Yisrael in the summer, you know, we're sitting there. We didn't go home. My parents didn't fly me home anytime I wanted. And I was there with a friend of mine, Rabbi Yehuda Deitch. She's a big manal now in the Five Towns, very talented. And we did this kids album called Lost in Laserland. So it was the friendship song. And then when I was going out with my wife, actually I had a funny story. On one of our dates, again, I didn't identify myself as someone in the music industry. I was a yeshiva bacher, and I was, you know, I composed songs. It was a hobby. It was something that I loved to do. Make a little money on the side. Why not? And my wife, my then, you know, soon-to-be wife, we were in the Waldorf Astoria in New York City, and she says, what does it mean you compose songs? I said, I write tunes. And then she says, but what do you mean, Mordechai and David? And I said, they don't write. So they write some tunes, but a lot of tunes, you know, we write. So we're passing by a piano, and she says, can you compose one right now?
Wow.
Wasn't this one? So I said, give me words. And it was, she said, Elokai neshama. right? We just picked simple words then, right? And I composed that song from my Elokai Neshama was composed there. Most of it, I think. Definitely, Kol zeman shehaneshama oy bekirbi moide ahanif. And I think, a lot of the song, it's a long song. And then when we were getting engaged, I just had to, if she knows me as a composer, I got to write a song. What am I going to write? And I knew this friendship song was a good tune. So I kind of did something that I rarely do. Usually, you're writing a song, you're interpreting lyrics, and you're, expressing it in a tune. Perish Hamilim. Here, I took that tune and brought it to Birchas Habayis. Yeah.
And it was a success.
It was a success. We went into the car. I played the CD, and she said yes.
So I want to tell you that I listen to a lot of songs. As you mentioned earlier, I'm really good about listening to demos. And I want to say that I decide very quick. Yes, no, yes, no. And it's all totally behergish. And this way, I have missed the opportunity to sing some very good songs. Because I heard it once and I go, next. You sent me Ufaratsta.
Really?
Yeah. You sent it to me. You said, this is a good song for Lubavitcher. Right. And I said, yeah, but you have, Ufaratsta.
Right. It's a bad song, but it's a good, right.
It's a great song. But I heard it and I was like, I can't sing Ufaratsta. And then you sent me...
It's interesting because that song, I thought right away it would be like a huge hit in Lubavitch world. It is. I'm singing it, but it was... One second.
Right. That same feeling that I had was... So that was a mistake on my part. I apologize. And then you sent me... Vayomer Hashem.
Slach?
Yeah. And I remembered Mordechai ben David singing Vayomer Hashem Salachti Ki Dvarecha from the Hask show. I think Regesh sings it. And I was like, Mordechai ben David has one. I can't compete with Mordechai ben David. Oh, what an error.
We're going to have more chances. Bezos Hashem.
Amen. Yeah. Let's do it now. Write me a song, Elokai Neshama.
Elokai Neshama. Slach Na Lavoino Hazeh Ki goydel chastecho B'chasher nosaso Lo'om hazeh Mi Mitzrayim B'yadeino
Lavoino hazeh Goydel chastecho B'chasher nosaso Lo'om hazeh Mi Mitzrayim B'yadeino
Vahayomer Hashem Salachti Ki Dvarecho Vahayomer Hashem Salachti Ki Dvarecho
Vahayomer Hashem Salachti Ki Dvarecho Concierge, my personal concierge that I use for all my concierge needs. One-stop shop for flights, hotel bookings, corporate travel, private aviation, luxury vacation, private chefs, drivers, anywhere in the world, and everything in between. From quick trips to fully planned experiences and excursions. One call, and it's handled seamless. Up. That's the sound. We can't go too long without learning Torah, you know what I mean? So we have a minhag over here on the show. We pick a card, any card. We pick a card and we read whatever it says over here in the Dvar Torah. This is in Yiddish, from Sefer HaSichos from the previous Rebbe. And it says like this. this is speaking in general to all Yidden. Es darf sein a peh noki. You have to have a clean mouth. Also wie bei Birchas Hashachar, darf sein frier rechitzas a peh. Right? Before you make a bracha in the morning, before you say Birchas Hashachar, before you say brachas in the morning, you have to rinse your mouth. You have to make sure. Azoi, just the same way, kidei freien zach mit yoisias atayra, in order to celebrate or to, you know what I mean, lift yourself up with the words of Torah. Nogila v'nismechabach, darf men haben a penoki, you have to have a clean mouth. Me soll nicht sein verpaskudiet mit dvorim betelim. Shouldn't like dirty your mouth with idle talk. Rechilus v'chulu, like negative talk. Es soll nicht sein veremdik. Shouldn't be moldy or whatever it is. Men darf sagen a kapitel Tehillim mit reden. Oder sagen a kapitel Tehillim beifen wie al derech vayigba libo bedarchei Hashem. Especially a singer, especially a teacher, you have to make sure that your tool, your instrument, is not farfoiled with all types of, this is an unbelievable thing.
Yeah, the Chofetz Chaim speaks about, I think in Shemir Saloshan also, that a clean mouth, a person watches the way he speaks. Then when he says something, Kadosh Baruch Hu, you're serving delicious food on a very clean plate, which is very appetizing. Imagine you go to a restaurant, fanciest restaurant, they serve you something unbelievable, high end, and the plate's dirty.
Oof.
So this is the plate has to be clean.
Now, for you have to be very careful. L'chaim, first of all, you have to say
L'chaim.
L'chaim. No, this is not the first time we've met, actually.
No.
We actually have done tons and tons of work together. First,
yeah.
Oh! Ow. The first time I ever met you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hask?
You.
Camp Hask?
You. Was it Camp Hask? No. I don't know. Could be. But for what I'm remembering is we did a Shabbos for Camp Morasha.
Yes. Yes. And with a concert on Sunday.
The concert was Sunday, and we were all together Shabbos. Oh my goodness. That is one of the greatest memories of my whole life. It was fantastic. That was the first time I saw you. And ever since then, I just can't get enough. We did a lot of duets together.
A lot of duets.
We sang on the off the record.
Yes. Yes, the Achdus medley, two medleys. Galus, we did the a lot of these Jeb songs. Our brethren drew straight from the ways, right?
Yeah.
Kol Yisrael Chaverim we did. I think we did.
Yeah.
Right? On the second one. And then all of these.
Here we stand on solid ground with hearts of gold.
His nation soul.
Together we all pray, young and old, with hearts of gold. Our hearts of gold, still beating out. They say out loud, forever strong. Together they all stand in our homeland with hearts of
What about all those duets for Bnei Olam and Hold On Tight?
Hold On Tight and the Shavu Bonim, like you mentioned.
Yes.
Which one? My hand, held them walk along your way. They never go astray. They know you as I know you.
Hashem, accept my plea. Give me children who give nachas.
I never got to sing it with you, or I never got to record it with you,
right.
But this also is a Baruch Levine song, as you know, and this is one of the songs of Klal Yisrael.
Yeah.
Zachita.
It's humbling. I would say it's a song that took me the shortest to write. A message from the Eibishter that we work, we toil, and we have plans and our careers and songs, and we collaborate, and then Hashem gives you one just like that. And He says, it's not going to be your toil and you're going to work. Everything you do is from me. We have to recognize that. That was the lesson the song taught me, as well as, being like an anthem for Klal Yisrael and for the...
Sure. וזכני לגדל בונים ובני בונים חכמים ונבונים אוי הווה השם יראה אלוקים אנשי אמס זרע קודש בהשם דבקים
זכני לגדל בונים ובני בונים אוי חכמים ונבונים אוי אוי הווה השם יראה אלוקים אוי אנשי אמס זרע קודש בהשם דבקים
Oy batiro masim toyvi ubechol meleches avodas avoyde umiri mesoylo oy batiro masim toyvi ubechol meleches avodas avoyde umiri mesoylo matiro masim toyvim ובכל מלאכת עבודת עבודת ומאירים אזוילו לתוירו ומעשים טובים ובכל מלאכת עבודת עבודת Baruch, may you be zoiche to have all the brachas in the world and tremendous nachas from your children and your grandchildren and your great-grandchildren.
Amen.
For many lange gesunte Jahren.
Thank
And
you.
the Eibishter should be misameach you as you misameach his kinderlach.
Oh my God.